Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome. Hope you all are having a good, what is this, Wednesday night. Good to be back in the PMDG 737-900. So welcome. Who's here? Eli, what's going on, man? Micah, what's up? Micah taking a break from removing the paint from your aircraft. Hope all is well, man. Hope that you are doing okay. Man, those after pics, man, they look awesome, man. Louise, what's going on? Your favorite aircraft? Yeah, this one, I think it's becoming my favorite too. The 800 was always my favorite, but I think this one is becoming my favorite. So I don't know. Foolery, what's going on? Evening to you too, sir. And Anon, what is going on? So tonight, it's going to be kind of a different stream. So we're not on VATSIM. We do have FSLTL engaged here. As you can see, the United parked on stand over there. For some reason, we're at a United stand. I don't know. Let's go outside real quick. So we are in, so the route. So we're in Fairbanks, Fairbanks, Alaska. As you can see, it's very snowy here, as you would expect from Fairbanks, Alaska. Never been here. Not sure if I want to go here. I don't know. It looks really cold. So we're going from Fairbanks to just to Anchorage, and then we're going to go do the quick turn and go back from Anchorage back to Fairbanks. So kind of, believe it or not, this is a real world flight in the 739. So it seems short, but I guess they take a lot of people, and it's worth the money, so they do it. Jalis, what's going on? How you doing? Good to see you. Cat Gary, kind of random, but you never got the reason why YYZ was my favorite airport code. All right, so because YYZ is a song by Rush, it's an instrumental, and Neil Peart just like rocks on that song. So YYZ, and it was named after, because Rush is Canadian, obviously, named after the Toronto Pearson Airport identifier. So anyway, Foolish World, you're not missing anything, just your opinion. I lied, man. I'd love to see Alaska one day. MG King, what's up, man? So the real cool part, I hope, of this stream is that we have purchased FS2Crew. Now, FS2Crew basically serves as your virtual first officer. Well, not your virtual first officer, your virtual pilot not flying first officer, let's just say, for sake of ease. It basically takes care of, the main thing it does is it takes care of all of the flows that a pilot not flying would take care of. And we're going to show that off, I hope, in this stream. And it works really well in VR, in my opinion. It is, honestly, this may be one of the most immersive, kind of just really puts you in that two-person crew ops state of mind that I've ever experienced. It is, I mean, your controls is cool, but you're kind of relying on the other person to know exactly what the flows are, what the procedures are, what the checklists are, and to do all the right things at the right time. FS2Crew just does it for you. It is nuts. Anon, pilot monitoring, yes, PM. I shall be pilot flying tonight from the left seat, and our esteemed first officer David will be pilot. Not flying, pilot monitoring. Yes. Sorry, Micah. Yes. Micah, you and Anon and everyone else who has served as first officer on these flights, do not feel attacked or threatened. You're all very much needed because I need help even as pilot flying. So this is not a tutorial, but I am going to kind of go through, if you guys don't mind. We're not on VATSIM. It's a chill, no time pressure. I am going to kind of go through the whole thing here. If that's okay with y'all. And we're going to try to use GSX with this too. And I'm actually going to use GSX like for the whole thing. So I'm actually, if I say actually again, you guys just virtually slap me. I'm going to request refueling. So we're actually going to get, I said it again, darn it, Alaska Airlines. We're going to get,
is on its way.
We're going to get Alaska Airlines to come and give us some gas. You guys have all been fired. You might get GSX. Yeah, it works with FS2Crew. So here's how you do it. You launch it through this toolbar icon here, FS2Crew Command Center. Oh, by the way, the aircraft is in it is not a cold and dark state. And this is something I learned today, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong. Normally, when the flight crew, like the pilot and the first officers, get into the aircraft, it will be powered on like this. So the GPU is attached, ground power is on, and the battery is on, and that's it. So apparently that's kind of how people find these aircraft. There's a reason behind the madness here. So this is the command center, and it's a little big, so I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, although it does end up using a lot of real estate. So I'm going to kind of leave it there. So I got this here, I got VATSIM radio over here, just because I like VATSIM radio, even not flying on VATSIM. I like the weather. And I've got the tablet now, whoa, it's really big, over here, and I got you guys here. So what you do first is you select the product, and we are in the... I don't have any of these other products, although look at this. You can get for the Mad Dog, for the CRJ, for the Phoenix. They have FS2Crew plugins. Oh, for the fly-by-wire, the 320 Neo. But we are using this one. So PMDG 737, Standard Operating Procedures 1. So you hit Launch Application. Now in the background, and we can flip out of VR a little bit and show you the interface if you want, but you don't really need to see it. If you're in VR, to be honest, you can do everything through here. And in a second or two, we should get some stuff popping up here. So in the meantime, yep, there it is. Awesome. Okay, so it kind of prompts you, and we can go over this too if you want in a little bit, but basically this is sort of gives you prompts if you forget the flows, and I have no idea what the flows are right now. I just started using this thing, so I'm going to rely heavily on these assists as we go. So the first thing I actually want to do is I'm going to just put in our payload, and that's about it. Make sure I still have the right, yeah, okay. Right flight plan up here. So we're only taking 98 people. So it doesn't want me to load fuel yet. So we'll go payload. Oh, brilliant. Oh no.
Fuel truck is in position.
Stand by 1 second, guys. It's gonna be a black screen. Stand by. I gotta do one
Please
thing.
don't
One
load the
thing.
aircraft until the fuel truck. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Sorry about that. I think what happens... All right, we're back. Can you guys see everything okay? Let me know in chat if you can see everything. What happens is
Use your airplane fuel system to set
the
fuel quantity.
the window that loads in the background takes the focus away from MSFS real quick in VR. You're back. Oh, cool. Okay. Forgot my beer. No, I haven't forgot my beer. I would never forget that. All right, so we got 98 people. Actually, let's get the fuel on board first. And now it's jittery. So it only wants 5 tons. That seems light, but okay. I'm going to take 5100.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel.
All right, so we'll get fuel on board, and I'm just going to go ahead and load up the payload as well, and then we can get into FS2Crew. Tablet's too close. So we've got 98 people. Oh, we have a two class cabin too. So let's put let's fill up first class, and then let's put what did I say, 98. Uh, 86 people in economy, and then cargo wise 3 tons, so 1500. Cool. All right, so fuel should be getting put on board at this point. So let's just leave it here. Let me do one thing real quick, folks. Sorry. Focus back. Okay, so this thing, that's the, in 2D, this is sort of the little pop-up hover over window that stays up there, but you don't need to use it in VR. Cool. So So what we need to do, what we want to do is let the first officer just start kind of setting things up. So I have a push to talk. You can leave it in open mic mode so it'll recognize your voice at all times. But if I'm talking on the stream, it kind of screws things up. So I actually had to bind like that big red button on the honeycomb alpha yoke to like a push to talk to the first officer. So we do this. Let's start setting up. Do anything? Let's start setting up.
Roger.
There we go. So he said Roger. Jetway's going to get attached, and now he's going to start doing his thing, flipping all kinds of switches and basically getting the aircraft ready to go. So that's that. Anon, you managed to mess yours up. You were testing in 2D, so you had the headset mic. It won't recognize your Oculus mic. No, it recognizes mine, man. I don't know. That's weird. All right, let's go into the FMC, pause init. Now, so I'm not doing anything, by the way. Like you can see, everything is, he's going to take care of everything up here, pretty much. He's going to align the IRSs. He's going to do all the tests, the fire warning tests, the stall, the mock warning tests, and all that stuff. He's going to put the aircraft in the proper configuration, and then we can run checklists to make sure that's all done. It's really cool. It's just really cool. So let's go about our business here. Did someone say IRS? I did. So we're at PAFA, PA. And oh darn it! You know what? Well, why is that? That shouldn't be aligned. That's kind of weird. I guess that's because that was the last position this aircraft was in. I think we need to wait till he starts to do his thing here. So we're going from PAFA to PANC. We are Alaska 1202. Today we're going to use runway. Let's see, Zyro, what's up, man? You need to run. You need that SSN so that the F-22 can file my taxes. I haven't done my taxes yet. It's too early for that. I'm gonna turn that off. I think that's why. Yeah. So if you have the GSX menu open for some reason, it fouls up the mouse pointer sometimes. Although that's not the case here. All right. So I got to figure out a place to put this tablet if our first officer is sitting over there. All right. So it says active flow, preliminary pre-flight procedure. So he's going through and he's going to start doing stuff. When this is, you can actually advance the time that it takes him to do stuff unless it's red like that. That means he's actively doing things. So you can hear switches in the background. That is our first officer, Dave. So we're going to use 20 right. He's doing the tests now. That's so cool. I love this thing. Stick shaker test. Alright, so it's 20 right, and we are using, let's see, what's our flight plan today? It's the Poivo 4 Poivo transition. It's a really simple route tonight. Simple route. And in Anchorage, it's going to be 07 right. Here's how simple this route is. On the Crow walk around. Here he says, out for the walk around. He sounded really thrilled about it too. All right, enjoy. To Pueblo. Route, activate, execute. So he's got our IRS switches in a line right now. How long is it going to take here in Alaska? Probably a while. 14 minutes. Okay. Oops. I still need to figure out where to put chat because I can't really have the tablet over here anymore. I got to figure out where the Windows and VR, because now we got some real estate taken up. Cool. Let's go to the legs page. So this is all part of our flow, kind of right in here. Like this is our little area. This is where we work apparently. It's kind of hard to get used to be honest. Like I want to go up here and start flipping switches and doing stuff, but he's going to take care of all that for us. Cool. Let's check our route. Yeah, that looks fine. Real quick flight. I think it's like 50 minutes in the air. All right, let's go ahead and pull this off the left GPS. Set that. Perfinit. Let's go ahead and just do a perfinit request. Now this is only temporary since they're going to give us the final load sheet. Vruden, what's going on, man? What's the holdup? It's been 16 minutes. We're doing a full setup today, man. Full setup. Aiden Day, what's going on? How you doing? What server is this? This is no, we're offline. We're not on any server. We're not on VATSIM. We're not on anything, man. This is just this is almost a test of FS2Crew on a 2-sector flight. So if you guys want to see FS2Crew in action, along with GSX, with some real world procedures, this is kind of your flight. If not, yeah, sorry, man. No VATSIM, no multiplayer, no nothing tonight. Let's go ahead and load that. Execute that, and then let's go here. Let's take a look at our cruising altitude today. I think it's 31. SimBrief spit out 310. That doesn't seem right for direction of flight, but we're going to go with it. So the 310 cruise winds are. Yeah, the tablet is too close to my wand here. You know what we might do? We might put this here. We might just put VATSIM radio kind of away and put this here and then move the tablet over there where it belongs. So I can actually work with it. How about that? Let's try that. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure. I'm still figuring this out, folks. So.
Hi. The security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Go for it.
Thanks.
All right, so now they're going to start the boarding. So now what I like to do is start GSX boarding as well, because they're not linked together. It's offline, exactly. Mr. Puddin Jones, what's up, man? Excited for some external views of this big boy? Yeah, we'll go outside, definitely. Bruden, probably just bail on that case. You have several other live flights running. Stop by to leave a like for the algorithm. Oh, thanks, Bruden. Appreciate it. I think. Anyway, good to see you. Let's see. Cost index 30. Reserves. It looks like about 2 tons. Cruise wind is what? 291 at 30.
Do you want to board crew?
We're already here, but yeah, go ahead.
Pilots boarding starting.
See, GSX and FS2Crew fight with each other a little bit, but they get along well enough. All right, cruise wind set. Execute that. And 1 limit, we'll do a full rated takeoff, flaps 5. 4.59 units of trim. We're going to need to use that later on when they start asking, when we start going through checklists. We're going to need to know that. We can set up the MCP too. This is 148. The heading off 20 right is 203. And there's no altitude restrictions on this SID, so we'll just go ahead and go all the way up to our assigned flight level of 310. Is that correct?
Crew boarding starting.
Yeah, top altitude assigned by ATC. Well, guess what? ATC just assigned us all the way up to 310. So I'm just doing this while he's out on the walk around, and we can speed up his walk around a little bit too. So that's all set. All right. CDU is programmed to this point as good as we can get it until we get the final load sheet. So notice I didn't do anything with the pressurization panel, with the landing elevation, nothing. They're going to take care of all that for us. I really don't like having the chart over here. I think I want to reconfigure this a little bit. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna put the chart, this tablet back here. I think we can figure out how to work with it in this area here. Eli, that's awesome. You might get it. Get FS2Crew. Yeah, it's awesome. It really is awesome. In fact, I want this closer here because I really do need to look at it to see what they're doing. Let me just get the weather here. 2005, 10 miles visibility.
Passengers board.
Here come the passengers. Few at 3. It's a nice day to fly. Broken 100. 20 degrees below zero. Holy cow. 2979 on the altimeter. I don't know why that was still up. 2979. Yeah, we can go outside real quick though. Let's take a look at this thing. I mean, look at this.
No issues on the walk around.
Oh, there goes our. All right, so our first officer's back as we're taking a look at this. Beautiful though. I mean, it's a long boy. I don't know why we have a United jetway, but yeah, it's long. Cool. So now he's okay. So he's running through the fire test. It scares me every time. And we're supposed to be doing our pre-flight procedure. So our procedure is master lights, dim, master lights. This is our part of the flow. Like I said, real world procedures today, folks. EFIS control panel is set up the way I want it. MCP is set. Oxygen test. Looks like that works fine. Flight and standby instruments. Looks good. Parking brake is not set. This is not a checklist. This is just what I should be doing. Nav radios we don't really need, but we can set our transponder to 2000. Notice that I'm not putting this, I'm not moving it out of standby. That's not my job. I'm not doing that. Trims, rudder, aileron trims, 00, okay. All right, so that's all good, and he's doing his thing now. He is, what's he doing? Oh, he's flipping a bunch of switches. I can hear them. Look at this. He's set 310, 150 feet is the landing elevation, I guess. And what we can do while he's doing all that is set up our departure briefing. Maybe. Hello. Uh-oh. Do we have an issue here? Why can't I get to the departure briefing? Huh. Is it like way down here? Oh, it's too big. Oh, all right. I gotta make this much bigger. Okay. Our departure briefing, we're just gonna set this up. We're departing off of a gate. Rated thrust. APU not on. Leads on. Anti-ice not required, sure. It's the first flight of the day for this crew. We can return underweight. We're going off the SID. No noise abatement procedures. And threats, the only threats we may have today, maybe some birds. So let's go ahead and save that. Let's make this a little bit smaller now. It's just cool that you can do all this through VR. Yeah, it's hidden. Thanks, Anon. Exactly. IRS still has another 5 minutes to go. It's the only thing that you'd say, yeah, like a scroll window, exactly like a scroll bar. That would be kind of helpful, I would think. So yeah, right now we're kind of done and we're just waiting for the passengers to board and waiting for him to get done with his pre-flight procedure. So he's going to put this on the takeoff page. I think he's going to put it on the, yeah, there's the, well, maybe he's checking it. I don't know what he's doing.
Here's the fuel slip.
Thanks.
Welcome.
All right, so now we got the fuel slip, we got the bill. He already set auto brake to RTO. All right, let's run the pre-flight checklist. Our pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal. Auto. Windows heat. On. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Heading. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're quite ready to do this yet. Flight instruments. Altimeter 2979.
Heading 359. Altimeter 2979.
I think we
Parking
jumped
brake.
the. Is set. Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
All right, cool. So now what we can do? Let's just run the. Let's run the departure brief. There we go.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff, using rated thrust, landing a flaps 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. Above 80 knots, we will reject for fire, engine failure, loss of control, or wind shear. The crew member noticing the abnormality will clearly state the problem. I will call reject or continue. If the decision is to reject,
Awesome.
I will close the thrust levers and disengage auto throttle.
You guys hear it?
Therefore, apply maximum braking, raise speed brakes, apply maximum amount of reverse thrust consistent with conditions, and bring the aircraft to a complete stop on the runway. Stow the speed brake and set the parking brake. Advise the cabin. This is the captain speaking. Remain seated. Remain seated. I will then perform any necessary memory items or checklists as appropriate.
I'm trying
If
to
an
be quiet
evacuation is required, I will initiate the evacuation checklist.
because I'm the one
In
talking.
the event of an engine failure after V1, we will continue the takeoff, rotate at VR, call positive rate gear up, and cancel the master caution. There will be no other calls below 400 feet. At 400 feet, I'll call for a roll mode, then call confirm the failure.
I sound.
If required, we'll perform any necessary memory items, climb at V2
Brian, what's
to
going on,
V2
man? Sorry.
plus 20 to
I saw your
1,000
chat. How you doing,
feet
man? Sorry.
AFL or TOCA, whichever is higher. Retract flaps on schedule. When flaps have been retracted at or above, flaps up, maneuver speed, call for level change if VNAV is not engaged.
CM Lovejoy,
Set
man,
max
I agree.
continuous
It's awesome.
thrust And call for the appropriate emergency
It's lengthy,
checklist.
but
we
awesome.
are under our maximum landing weight, so we
He's
are
still
okay
going.
to make an immediate return. The departure routing will be via the ATC assigned SID, complying with all published speeds and altitude restrictions. No noise abatement procedures required. Birds are in the area, so we will see and avoid as best we can. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
All right, you got it. Isn't that awesome? I don't know. I love that. CM Lovejoy, man. By the way, Brian, good to see you, man. Sorry. I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. I was talking while we popped in. CM Lovejoy, I totally agree. It is awesome. CM Lovejoy. Yeah, I sound different. Hang on. Is he going to fly the plane too? No, but he's gonna do his part. He's gonna do his half. Now look, when this is blue, I don't know if you guys can see this. It says plus 14. You can actually speed this up a little bit. I don't like to speed it up too much because I think I've missed things in the past. Okay, I think they're done. I think GSX is done. So I like to time it kind of with GSX's boarding, and I think they're done. Okay, boarding completed. Awesome. So let's speed this up a little more until
Hi
it
guys,
gives.
here's the load sheet for you.
Okay, thanks.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
So we could verify the final numbers then, based off the load sheet. They all look good to me, so that's cool. So we'll go back to our takeoff ref page. And now we're still kind of waiting, so we can kind of advance this a little
Would you
bit.
like the APU on?
Yes, please. So he's gonna start the APU now. We don't even need
Start
to do
the
that.
APU.
Starting the APU. Anon, the best bit will come once you learn all this by heart. I know exactly. So you don't even need to look at this thing. I'm trying. I haven't had a lot of time. This is the first full flight really in VR on this. You typed up your own departure brief script to learn. That's awesome, man. And yeah, speeding things up sometimes can be dicey. Like right now, I mean, he's starting the APU. I don't want to speed things up too much while that's starting. But what we can do is get GSX in gear and get them ready for pushback and departure. I don't want to request the de-icing treatment, although we probably should.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by until push is completed and brakes are set.
Okay, so that was actually dumb of me to do. Thank goodness we don't. It's not jetway power. We have that GPU right there, or that's the pedestal power. That was actually kind of dumb.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Especially since the door is still open. So I jumped the gun. So that's me not timing GSX and this thing properly. But no harm, no foul. All right, APU is on the bus. Now check this out. Watch this. If I put the service interphone on, now that we have APU power, the service interphone on, and if I go down here to the service comms,
Departure checks
watch
completed.
this.
Bypass pin inserted.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Please disconnect the ground equipment.
Roger. Disconnecting the GPU and air.
He's gonna take the GPU away. Yeah, CM Lovejoy. Yeah, it'll work with that sim for sure, because I have a different button assigned. See, look, he's actually, you can see the pages kind of being flipped through here. I have a different push to talk button assigned to like my mic for VATSIM, like my radio mic, and the PTT that I use to talk to these guys. All right, so ground power is disconnected, and I'm pretty sure he disconnected the chocks too. Let's go check. Guys, I'm still kind of learning this too, so bear with. Yeah, he took the chocks away, so all the ground equipment is now removed. So cool. I don't know, man. This thing it's just really cool. He's got the legs page up. I've got the takeoff ref page up. So let's go back here, and it's going to change the mode there. I'll turn service interphone off. We got 2 minutes left.
Roger. GPU and air disconnected.
Okay, that's great. We already discussed that. So I want to put
Hey
my
guys,
tail.
all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Oh, I don't want that coming back. See, I screwed up the timing. Like, GSX already sent that away. So I'll just go ahead and operate that manually. That's my fault. He's still busy setting up the aircraft here. He's doing the before start procedure. I think I just heard the packs come on. Let's get that jetway out of here. That's my fault. How's it going? Oh, come on, go. Uh-oh. Should go away. It doesn't say inhibited. Come on. Maybe I can use GSX. There is a male flight attendant. There's a whole bunch of different voices too. Good question. Oh, come on. Operate jetway is no longer available. I screwed it up. Maybe I need to set the chocks. There we go. Now it should go away. There it goes. Okay. Alright. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry about that. Alright, let's continue the pushback from GSX. We want to put the tail... no, I don't want that.
Due to icing conditions,
I want the
please stand
tail
by
to
until
the
push is completed and brakes are set.
left. Alright.
Release parking brakes.
The new Nikki UK voice, yeah, the new Nikki FO voice cracks me up too. She's a little stern, let's just say. That's
Release parking brakes.
no, we need to do the before start checklist.
Before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and
Release
locked.
parking brakes.
MCP.
V2 148 heading 203 altitude flight level
Release
310.
parking brakes.
Takeoff speeds.
Set and checked.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Release parking brakes.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Anti-collision light on. Before start
Release
checklist complete.
parking brakes.
All right, now our start sequence. Start sequence is 2, then 1.
Release parking brakes.
All right, we can release parking brake. Here we go.
Push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by until
Yeah.
push is completed and brakes are set.
We're not doing that. Turn number 2.
Starting engine 2.
Here we go. Check this out. This is the coolest part. Oh, A9, the Pushback Express. Yeah, that does look kind of cool. It's all voice controlled. Here, listen to this. Where are we going?
Oil pressure.
Where's it taking us? Oh, there we go. N2. Stuff's too bright. There we go. That's a much better pushback. Yeah, you know, Nikki takes no messing, exactly. Where is this pushback taking us? I said tail left. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe this is how they do it here in Fairbanks.
Starter cutout.
Turn number 1.
Number 2 stable.
Oops, too late or too soon. Turn number 1.
Starting engine 1.
It's so cool. I don't have to do a thing. I don't know. They're full of snow, and this is the longest pushback ever.
Oil pressure.
Oil pressure. And 2. Here comes the fuel. I think he's going to push us all the way to Anchorage. DJC, what's going on, man? Can I do a tutorial on how I got out to do a voice command? Yeah, I could do a tutorial video if you guys are interested in this stuff. That'd be fun.
Set parking brake.
This is the worst push I've ever seen in my life. All right. Let me get a little more familiar with it. I'm going to use it every time. Every time we fly this plane, I'm going to use it. That's for sure. I'm just waiting for him to say that the engines are
Starter cutout.
starter cutout, and then he's going to say stable.
Number 1 stable.
Awesome. Flaps 5. Now he just put the generators on. He's taking the APU off. And now this is going to flip over. All right, now we do our flight controls. All right, it's full left, full right. There's a way you can get it to actually like say checked as you do this stuff too. Left rudders. That all looks good. Actually, let's get GSX out of here. Down with them. It's a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start.
Let them do their thing. Flight controls check complete. All right, cool. And now we do the before taxi checklist. Before taxi checklist, please.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Probe heat on. Anti-ice off. Isolation valve auto. Recall.
Unlocking gear.
Oops. Checked.
Check. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle detent.
Flight controls.
Set and checked.
Ground equipment.
Tow truck
Clear.
disconnected. Bypass
Clear.
pin
Before
removed.
taxi checklist completed.
That's it. We're ready to go.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
PM hasn't caught my auto brake issue yet. We'll see about that. Yeah, it doesn't set the auto brake to what? Hey, there goes the tow bar. All right, cool. Well, let's taxi. Since he did everything, check this out. Clear left.
Clear right.
I love this thing. All right. So now we just taxi, and there's more. But wait, there's more. Let's taxi down. What is that? Alpha to 20, right? I don't even know where Alpha is. Look at that. He put the taxi light on, which I sometimes forget. He's done, like, he just does stuff that I forget. I think, like this. Where are we? All right, well, there's taxi lights. Let's just run over them. That'll help us find the taxiway. Who is in charge of clearing this, by the way? I think someone mentioned that. Well, sir, we are now... Oops. Wait, where's the taxiway? Oh, watch this. Check this out. All right, there's the taxiway. If you go... That's an active runway, isn't it? I'll just taxi down here. Check this out. If you go too fast, which I probably shouldn't do when it's snowy, but they'll yell at you. Hold on, let's see. I don't know where the runway is. I don't know where... Here, hold on. Once you get over 30 knots... Listen to this. Here we go.
Check speed.
Check speed. In other words, slow down, idiot. He doesn't say it as nasty as, what's her name? Nikki does. Nikki, man, I'll tell you, she really gets on you. Alright, so we taxi down, and, I still have an auto brake warning light. Oh, I do. Why do I have that? Huh. It's weird. Huh. It's a nuisance warning. We cleared it. Dave is not up to your level.
Flight
exactly.
deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Captain, the cabin is secure. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, Dave is still sort of, he only has, like, he just passed his line checks. So he's not the best yet. But that's why you guys are still in chat. To pick up where Dave leaves off. Astrospeed, what's going on? Man, it's been a long time. How are you, man? How are you doing? Alright. So we'll taxi out to the end here, and then we'll run the before takeoff checklist. Set flight directors on. Set wipers off. I think you misheard me. Whoops. Where is the runway? Okay, it's here. All right. How do I turn the flight directors on by voice? There is a command for it. I'm good, man. Don't worry about the caps. Turn flight directors on. All right. I'll just handle that myself. I guess you got to do a couple things yourself. Although he should have turned his on. We'll go heading select. Before takeoff checklist, please.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flaps 5, green light.
Stabilizer trim.
Set and checked.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
That's it. All right. Before takeoff procedure.
Okay.
He's gonna
Cabin
flip some
crew,
light.
take your seats.
He's gonna
Clear
flip
on
some
the approach.
flip some switches on there. Start switches should go to continuous. He's setting up his
Ready
ND over there. I wonder why the start switches aren't to continuous. Interesting. It should be. All right. Big check. Hey, he never told me to do that. Thank you. See, you're still needed. I really can't see the runway. All right, there it is. Okay. Maybe he'll flip the start switches to continuous as we approach the runway. All right. Let's go to Anchorage. This is so much easier in VR. I tried this in 2D just for the heck of it. It sucked. All right, takeoff. Oops. Takeoff. What? Why is he doing that with the flaps? That's weird. Now we're gonna get a config warning. And takeoff.
Thrust set, 80 knots.
There we go.
V1, rotate.
Rotate. Don't strike the tail. We're on the 900.
Positive rate.
You're up.
Gear up. 400 feet.
There we go. Climbing very quickly here, by the way. Set flaps up speed.
Set.
Flaps 1.
Bug 1 is set.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps
Engage
1
LNAV.
set. LNAV.
Engage VNAV.
VNAV.
All right. Pilot on.
Pilot on.
Flaps up.
Speed checked.
Should have done that before. And that's it. We on our way. Not sure why he
Flaps up,
did
set.
flip the start switches. That's interesting. Huh. Oops. So I needed to do a couple things that I still didn't do here. That's my fault. Anyway, toga, exactly. After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete. Happy
That's
to release
it?
the cabin crew.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we didn't set our timer, but you know what? He did. Right? Oh, he forgot to set his timer too. Huh. Kind of falling asleep at the switch here. Interesting. Usually he does things like sets the engine start switches to continuous and sets his own timer. That's very interesting. I'm not sure what's going on there, but anyway. What'd I miss? Toga, yep, exactly. BR, what's going on, man? Just joining in for a few. Love FS2Crew. It's awesome. I love it. It is incredibly immersive. Favorite features being able to speak commands to change MCP values while hand flying. Exactly. Yeah, you can do things. I actually have it set so I can do it here. Like, set heading 230.
10,000. 230. Set.
Now, normally, there's an option you can have to allow you to do that when autopilot's on, but I actually have it set to
Happy to
let me
release
do
the
that.
cabin.
Okay.
Okay.
Cabin crew release. The FO flows. Yeah, exactly. It's really good. Addon, the FD commands are set.
Electronic devices may now be used, with the exception of TVs, radios, two-way transmitters, or any other devices.
The FA is making his PA back there. FO sets the timer usually on his side. I know, it's weird. BR, I think there's a setting for the FO to set his timer. Okay, maybe I missed that. Outside view. I mean, we are in the 900 for goodness sakes. Over Alaska, we should at least go outside once or twice. Look at that. Ah, it's so cool. Beautiful. I love this plane. It is just, I don't know. I like the 800, I like the 700, but I think I love the 900. Look at Alaska. Holy cow, it's cold down there. Oof. Back inside. Too cold out there. Makes me cold. James McGinnis, this is FS2Crew. Check this out. This is kind of a short flight, so we should do this now.
Hi, it's Andy at L1. How can I help you?
Some coffee, please. One coffee, please.
Okay, I'll bring them up in a minute.
She sounds really excited to do it, too. I love that. Yeah, for Voight, that's FS2Crew.
Hi,
And like I
guys.
said...
Here are the drinks.
Oh, here are the drinks. Thank you. Match heading.
198. Set.
So normally the pilot flying would do that, since autopilot's on. Like the MCP is mine pretty much, but there's a setting that lets you have him do it. Remember recommending Alaska Airlines in the Discord? Yeah, man, good recommendation. Good place to fly. Like I said, this is a quick turn. This is just down to Anchorage and then back. So this is going to go quick. So I'm going to try to stay as ahead of things as possible. And plus, I'm still getting used to FS2Crew. So, yeah, I just need to kind of pay attention to what I'm doing, because I'm going to try to do the quick turn. All right, there is 18. I'm going to tell him transition, set standard.
Check.
Transition, set standard.
Standard set. Pass and flight level 192.
There we go. Captain Jack, what's up, man? Hey, you gonna be a little late at ground school lesson? Can't wait to hear all about this. Be back soon. Yeah, man. Oh, good luck at your ground lesson. Yeah, this is kind of a demonstration and almost a little bit of a test of FS2Crew in VR. See how we get on with it. So yeah, man, good to see you. James, you do cargo routes. The routes are available on their website. Oh, that's a good idea. You can get 4 takeoffs and landings in about 2 to 3 hours max. Yeah, just to, flying. I mean, the distances aren't that great, but look at the terrain. Like, I can see why aviation is so important in Alaska. I mean, the drive over all this terrain, that would suck. Let's put. Actually, we can get rid of this. I kind of like having the EFB here. It's kind of where it's supposed to be, and you guys kind of fit here and chat. So yeah, this works out okay. I think we can live with this. What are the start switches option in this version? I don't know. I didn't set anything with start switches. He just did it before. I don't know why he didn't do it there. I'm sure it's my fault. But I don't know. All right, let's get. Yeah, we can get this out of here. Let's pull up the star. So it's going to be from Croto to, I think, Cullen, right? Yeah, I'm kind of hungry. Hang on a second, guys.
Hi, Andy at L1. How can I help you?
Some dinner, please.
Okay, I'll bring them up in a minute.
All right, just gonna bring us some sandwiches now. Yeah, Croto.
Hi guys, here are the crew meals you asked for.
That was really quick.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Croto, nickel. And then I think it's just to Colin, and that's it. Yeah, this is pretty quick. And then on to the approach. Sweet. FO should set start switches continuous. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I missed the procedure somewhere. I don't know. That's it's kind of weird. Maybe that's why the auto brake warning light was on too. Micah, you're gonna stream sometime this weekend? Awesome, man. You always have the EFB in the window. I think so too. After a while, you won't need the FS2Crew window. I don't know. I think I'm gonna need that for quite a while. Yeah, I didn't do the Anon. I did not do the cold weather ops. There are options for cold weather. I did not do those. You are correct. What we need to start thinking about, believe it or not, is the approach briefing. Let's pull that up. All right, so it's going to be a star. It's going to be an ILS. We're going to land flaps 30 with bleeds on. Runway is dry. Auto brake 2, although sometimes they don't set that. Single engine taxi, no. We're going to a gate. We'll go ahead and have him put the APU on. Possible birds. Look at this. Okay, final sector. No. Minimums are going to be 330 feet. Well, That's not going to work. So 300 feet is as close as I can get. Why don't we just call it 400 feet in here? I'm not sure it does a lot with this. Missed approach altitude is 3,000 feet. It's a lot of clicking. I wish it would just read this off of like the EFIS. Final approach. Fix altitude 1,600 feet. All right, save that. And then we can get rid of that for now. Cool. All right, we are almost at the top of climb. Match heading.
180 set.
And let's put in some fix rings. Set right. Fix.
1,000 to level.
31,000 feet. 1,000 to level. I like the warnings too, or the alerts. 93 miles, 10 miles, and 4 miles. Guys, don't forget to hit like if you guys like this. Ah, meal service. Holy cow. I'm gonna serve meals on this flight? This flight is terribly short. Let's put in our descent forecast as well. Shame you can't type from VR. Yeah, exactly. Hey, there's no keyboard, no virtual keyboard. Thomas Butler, what's going on, man? No way you can multitask with all that add-on gear. You kind of get used to it. I've added one at a time, Thomas. That's why you don't have your own briefs to learn. Closer to real-world ops. This is closer to real-world ops, I would say, right? James, what do you mean? Yeah, I don't know, Anna. What are you talking about? Like, I think this is based on SOP1 straight from Boeing, apparently, like the actual standard operating procedures. Let's put in our descent info. That's not what I want. This is what I want. We should have been doing some fuel checks, but it's a really quick flight. First officer can't do everything. Actually, I'm glad I have FS2Crew on this flight. This would be like real high workload. Let's do 200, 150, and 1,000. QNH at Anchorage. 160. Okay, a little bit of a cross. I'm sorry, 200 at 4. All right, we'll take it. 2963. Oops. There's the QNH. At 200, it's 288 at 24. .246 at 10. I have good aim. 216 at 4. Comes from years of VR experience. Alright, cool. Descent winds are in. Let's go back to our legs page. Zoom this out a little bit. Yeah, we're not too far from top of descent. We should probably run. Oh, it's okay. We're supposed to give him control. You have control.
You have control.
All right. Yes, exactly. Anon, just because it's generic. It is pretty generic, but that doesn't mention the actual... Oh, right. Yeah. It doesn't mention... Right, when you do the briefing. Yes, you're right. I don't know how to make that specific. It would be cool if it picked it up from, like, the McDo or the CDU or something like that. James, you didn't know about this add-on until this stream. This would make VR flying way easier. It makes it really awesome. Oh, is that Denali over there? Let's go outside real quick, like super quick, because we got to get back inside and run the approach brief. Is that Mount Denali? I guess they call it. Look at the terrain. Oh my god, man, this sim is epic. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Foolery's World, check by 1 o'clock. Is that Denali? That's got to be Denali out there, right? That's beautiful. That's gorgeous, man. Yeah, mountain terrain. All right, let's. Do we run the descent checklist now, or yeah, I guess we do. Descent checklist. Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 150 feet. Recall. Check. Auto brake. Level 2. Landing data.
Set and checked.
VREF 137. Minimums 400 feet. Approach briefing.
Completed?
Are you sure about that? Descent checklist completed.
No, we didn't do the approach briefing. Let's do it. We should have done the approach briefing before the descent checklist. We'll do it now.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned star, complying with all published speeds and altitude restrictions. For an ILS approach, planning a flaps 30
Sent
landing.
the brief,
Final approach
but
fixed
not the
altitude
plane.
is 1,600 feet. Decision altitude is 400 feet. Missed approach altitude is 3,000 feet. Taxi route in will be as assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. Birds are in the area, so we will see and avoid as best we can. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Approach brief complete.
So we should have run that way before we did the descent checklist, but that's okay. Yes, not yet. James, you hit a mountain at JNU doing that dogleg approach, 0 visibility because you were overwhelmed flying VR for the first time. Oh, sorry, man. You're fighting for your job, aren't you, man? You're just fighting for your job. But no, I'm not sure if that comes up in the approach or in any of the checklists or briefings, but yeah, we need to put it in our. It's 1113. On each side. I have control.
You have control.
Darn right I do. 1113, that's good. Final approach course 074. And there's a way to set it on his side too. Set course 074 on your side. I don't think it knows what that is. There's a way. I don't know all the voice commands. I got to study up on that a little bit more, I guess. But there's a way to get him to set that too. Let's dial down our. So Missed Approach. We already briefed this. Apparently, you could tell him to set the Missed Approach altitude and all that good stuff. It's pretty cool. We do need to set our minimums though. We set it on the approach briefing, but we didn't set it here. What is it? B32. So you guys are still needed as like backup first officers. Not backup. I'm sorry, that was the wrong word to use. Apologies. What did I say? The final altitude here is 4,000 feet at Cullen. Let's just go ahead and spin that down. Alaska 1202, clear to descend via the Croto 4. All right, descend via the Croto 4. 4,000 feet. Awesome. You'll never be replaced. Never. Never. Set course on your side. Okay. Set course on your side 075.
075.
There you go.
Set.
That's it. I actually have the PDF of of all the commands and stuff. I haven't pulled it up. I need to memorize it. This is too quick of a turn to be able to pull that up just to try to figure out, try to figure out each command like on the fly. It's too difficult. Whoa, James! Holy cow! What's going on, man? Oh, jeez. Is Streamlabs gonna read that? There it is.
Thanks to you, I got into VR flight sim and got everything set up, and it's game changing.
Oh.
Thanks.
James, man, thanks. Thank you. First of all, that's awesome. I'm glad that it's working for you, and thank you, man, for the for the 10. Man, that's really that's generous, man. Thank you guys. No need, but thank you. Appreciate that. I'm just glad that everything's working for you, man. Are you on the Discord? If you ever have any issues, just head over to the Discord and ask. I mean, we a lot of people that know more about how to set things up than I do. So yeah, man, thank you. Appreciate that. Every penny of that goes into getting stuff like this to like try stuff out in VR, make sure it works, so you guys can hopefully have a better experience too. So I appreciate that, man. Thank you. And like I said, every penny, if Google ever spits out any of it, and they will, I'm just kidding, it goes to get add-ons and aircraft and sim and stuff like that. So man, thanks a lot. Appreciate that. That's awesome, man. James, you blew the Discord up last month. As you should. That's what it's there for. That is what it's there for. Yeah, but James, man, check out FS2Crew. You have to buy, so it's sold individually per. Like every dollar goes back into the channel. It's true. And then some, and lots of dollars out of. But no, it's all fun for me, so I don't mind spending money on stuff like this. What was I gonna say? Every aircraft that FS2Crew has a setup for, you have to purchase individually. So if this works out, I'm going to try this on several flights and streams, and we'll try it next on VATSIM. I mean, if this is worth it, I'll get it for the Phoenix, and then they have one for the CRJ and the fly-by-wire. So yeah, if this continues to work as well as it does, and we'll see how it does on the turnaround. I've never done a turn with it, like a transit. So we'll see how it performs. I keep forgetting. I actually have to land this thing too. So, geez, you're gonna get it this weekend, James. Awesome, man. Awesome. Cherry, you're the most genuine and normal streamer out there. Oh, thanks, man. Sorry. Thanks, Sherry. That's awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't know. There's others. You got one. Let's see. One comment above you, Micah. I think is up there too. Check out Micah's channel as well. I think in terms of just genuine, good person, good people's type streamers. Micah, Captain Shack, obviously. But Sherry, thanks. Appreciate that. No, Micah, I got you there. I got you. No, Micah's streams are awesome. Actually, Micah's tutorials, like his pre-recorded content, is also, well, not also, is equally awesome to the streams, to the live streams. Looks like we got FSLTL traffic showing up, so that's cool. But James, yeah, I'm gonna do we'll do a turn. We will go to the gate. We'll use GSX. We'll deboard. We'll do the whole thing. This is gonna be the stream could end up being a little bit longer, but we're gonna do the whole turn, like including deboarding using GSX, and then resetting up whatever FS2Crew thinks that it needs to set up again on the turn. Because if you remember in the brief, we said there's an option, final sector. We said no, so this should be a transit sector. So I want to see how it behaves. I've never used that before, so we'll see what it does. I think I've got it set up properly, but those are famous last words. Mike, I know you're joking, man. James, do you think FS2Crew is going to work with the cargo variant? I don't know. I don't think it has commands specific to the cargo variant. But I will say that if you go in there, I know it works with the 7, the 8, and the 9. I think it works for the 6 too. I don't have the 6, so I haven't tried it. But I've at least loaded up in the 7, 8, and 9, and it works. It detects the version. So yeah, you buy this for buy it once, you get all of the NGs. I don't know about the cargo variant. I don't think it has specific commands, but I will tell you, if you go over to the FS2Crew Discord, those folks are incredibly responsive. Like they're on it. So if you ask right there, they'll tell you. The F8 deals with the doors. There's no voice command. There you go. So I'd imagine they would just all shut too. The cargo doors would shut. All right, we actually have to do airplane stuff here. Let's refresh this and get the most recent weather at PANC. You all know VATSIM radio, right? If you don't know it, go get it. You need it. We're not even on VATSIM, and even the weather is epic. Because it syncs with SimBrief, and then you just pull up the weather. Because I don't have the latest Navigraph installed. 200 at 4. That's a little bit of a tailwind, but we'll accept it. 2963. So we can preset that. Yeah, this was a quick flight. Whew. Gonna get some weather, Dave, or just guess? It'll be cool if he gave you the weather too. Oh, damn it, Dave! You gotta do everything around here. I told you, you guys are all not replaced by FS2Crew. You are enhanced by FS2Crew. So he did set the auto brake, right? So you see that, so that's good. So we're just kind of waiting to go into the next phase here. I'm assuming that it's going to flip over and let me know what I need to do in a second here. Look at that frozen. Let's go back outside quick, real quick. Oh man, it's so good. Oh man, I love the Alaska livery too. It's perfect for Alaska Airlines. It looks like Alaska. Beautiful. Beautiful. James, we're flying into Anchorage, Alaska. Transition level is next. Okay, yep, and we're almost there. And I think it pulls the transition level. Actually, I know it does. It pulls the transition level off the descent forecast page, which we have set. So 180. 900's looking good on profile here. Everything's looking real good. We got traffic way down there. Where's that traffic? I don't see it. So I've just got FSLTL running. I figured I'd pop that on since we're not on VATSIM or multiplayer. All right, so now, okay, all right, check it out. Yep, boom. Transition levels set, altimeter 2963. I screwed up the command. Transition set, altimeter 2963. Transition set.
2963 set, passing 17,000.
All right, let's run the approach checklist. Approach checklist. Approach checklist. No. Approach checklist. Uh-oh. Approach checklist. There we go. Seems to not be wanting to do the approach checklist. Come on. Approach checklist. Is it too soon? What's going on here, guys? Wake up, Dave. Exactly. Alaskan Airlines has to run approach procedures. Oh, I did not know that. What's going on here? Huh. Approach checklist. What's going on here? Wipers on. Wipers armed. Is it too early for the approach checklist, guys? What's going on? Cancel checklist.
Roger.
there we go. Okay. Approach checklist. There we go.
Approach checklist. Altimeters.
2963 set.
296.
Call Anon.
Set. Approach checklist completed.
James says, boy, we have good news for you, Anon, is you still have a job. So you're back here. You're like the line training captain. So cancel checklist. Ah, I like it. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Cool. All right, we're in arm mode, so I don't want to touch anything on my throttle quadrant or else we're going to end up nudging the throttle. Thrust lever, sorry. Someone's got to teach him exactly. Yeah, Dave is definitely a low-time first officer. He doesn't have very many hours on the 900. And certainly not working with a captain as proficient as I am. Redundancy, exactly. Oh, on these flights, James, we need like 20 people in chat. Tell me what I'm not doing right. Sync heading. What? It's almost like the push to talk is a little too delayed. Sync heading. Match heading. That's what it is. I'm saying the wrong thing.
174 set.
Alright, slowing it down. 250 knots at Croto, above 9,000. That all looks good. Is Dave gonna fly it in? No, I don't think you can do that. I'm not sure. That would be cool, actually. All right, let's take a look at our 3.1. We have 3.2, so we'll just use this. Flaps 30, 136. So 100 VREF plus 5 is 141 knots on the approach. So as pilot flying with the autopilot on, I'm supposed to be doing everything up here. Heading set.
Check.
But you can say once you... So when I was not on a stream, just messing around with this, I just had kind of open mic enabled, and it just as you're talking, you just, obviously I'm not talking to myself, so you can just speak the commands without using a push to talk. It's actually, it works a lot better than with a push to talk. Because my push to talk is on the right horn of this yoke, so I kind of have to reach across if I have the Oculus controller in my hand. Yeah, he can. Yes, he can. If I go something like set heading 161.
161 set.
So he'll do it. Now, that's not standard procedure to do that, but he will do it. There's an option that will enable him to do that, even though it's not standard procedure. Now, passing 10,000, he'll do his 10 checks. So check this out. I don't need to worry about forgetting the landing.
Prepare for landing.
Oh,
10,000.
Watch this. Landing lights. I'm not doing that. Seatbelt sign on. You can tell him to arm the approach. You can tell him to set missed approach altitude. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, James, he definitely controls the gear and flaps. Oh yeah, you tell him, like here, this voice command assist, this is kind of hinting at what you should do next. I don't know if you guys can hear it. She's doing her cabin announcement. He's going to get, yeah. Actually, you know what? I like the tablet right here. I think this is where the tablet belongs. I mean, obviously, it's where the tablet goes in real life, but this is where I want the tablet from now on. You can hear it? Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, Anon, this is where he earns his money. Exactly. James, thank God you got to keep your controller on your lap. When you need to set gear flaps, you got to awkwardly find the controller and take your hands off the throttle. Yeah, it's It's cool. And for you, if you're not streaming or you know, on VATSIM talking, you can just have the mic open where it's just always listening for commands. I don't have it in that mode right now because as I'm talking, it's going to try to interpret every word I say, and if I say something too close to a command that it recognizes, it'll do it. Like, you know, start switches idle cut off or something like, or you know, start switches cut off. It would do that. We should probably have engine anti-ice on. I'm gonna do that. No, that's not the right. Well, okay. I gotta figure out what the commands are for anti-ice and stuff like that. Turn on engine anti-ice. Engine anti-ice. That's not. I don't know those commands. Yeah, but check this out. So we can go. It will not set the throttle. No, it doesn't do toga. I don't think so. No, you still have to do toga. You manage the throttle. If you're pilot flying, you manage the throttle when you're flying. It's so clever. It'll transfer to visual and stop his call out. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, cool. Oh. Set anti-ice on. No way. Set anti-ice off.
Engine anti-ice is on.
That's cool. Set engine anti-ice off. Alright, I'm gonna have to do that myself.
Check.
Set engine anti-ice off. There he goes. Okay, cool. Alright. That's awesome. Alright, we gotta start thinking about the landing and approach and landing here. Might want to start thinking about flaps. So check this out. Flaps 1.
Flight deck. Okay,
Bad
thanks.
Bad timing.
The cabin is secure. Speed checked.
Alright.
1,000 to level.
Micah, so you have all this help. You should make a perfect textbook landing. 200 feet per minute on the numbers. Alright, we'll see. We'll see. Yo, Babasa, what's going on, man? Alright. It's good. Good to see you. Alright, my speed. That's a little slow. Alright, a little early for flaps 1, but just wanted to demonstrate that. Now we're just burning gas. Babasa, what's going on, man? Yeah, we'll see about the landing. I don't know. He doesn't do the landing for you. Match heading.
190 set.
Alright, we're coming up on 4,000. We need to get down to 2,000. Let's go down to 3. Oh, wait a minute. No. Back to VNAV. Once it's at 4,000 at Cullen, we'll fly the... Oops. Match heading. There we go. Alright, so we need to be down to 2,000 feet. Now we can go down. Wow, rolling down. Not really supposed to be, but we're doing it anyway. ATC cleared us down to 2,000 feet. Alright, we got the localizer. Flaps 5.
Speed checked.
Speed check. I love it. Bombasso working out of town on the border this week. Oh, James north or south of the border? That's a good question, actually. All right, flap 5 set. And everything looks so cold and frozen. Holy cow! This makes me cold sitting here. Yes.
1,000 to level.
I am. What's up? You sure? What's going on? No, it's my daughter. The virtual chief pilot just walked in.
2,500.
Radio altimeter alive.
Radio altimeter
Camera crew,
alive.
take your seats.
Awesome. Let's go down to 1,600. Looks good. Looks cold. Boss, exactly. One of the bosses. One of the bosses. So we want to be at WeWo at 1,600. So we down there. This is really crappy vectoring. This is why I like that sim. I'm not good at self-vectoring.
Height checked. Missed approach altitude not set.
South of the border. Missed approach altitude is not set. You're right. All right, let's go ahead and arm. Tell them to do it. Arm approach. Arm approach. All right. Approach is armed. How would I set? In the approach briefing, you set that. You set the. Well, I mean, I know what it is just because it's on the chart, but I set it in the approach briefing too. So he'll set it. When I say set missed approach altitude, he'll do it. We got to catch the glide slope first. Localizer captured.
Check.
So you can say stuff like that too. Like you can say, like when I set the heading bug, I can say heading 074. Heading 074. And he'll just read it back.
Check.
Say checked. Oh, we're just dragging it in here. Yeesh. Glide slope alive. Oh, I think we can say that. Glide slope alive.
Check.
That's awesome. He knows that too. You thought it meant I didn't tell it to missed approach altitude. No, it's just not set, but I haven't captured the glide slope. We're totally dragging it in here, so I guess I could set it. Set missed approach altitude. What?
3,000 set.
There we go. Except I'm not sure I wanted to do that. Yeah, I didn't want to do that quite yet. Oh. Yeah. Maybe after we capture the glide slope. All good. We'll run the landing checklist when we get closer. This is not the way to do this approach, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'll hold exactly. No, I did set it exactly, but it's all right. We're fine. Glide slope is still armed. It's too early for gear down, and we are so slow. Passengers are like, come on. You're never going to get there. It was a quick flight. We got to make it a little longer, right? Enjoy the scenery. This is like a Cessna 172 approach exactly. Fooler, looks like you're about that Fire Island heading for 07, right? Yeah, we're definitely heading for 07, right? Probably a little bit lower than you would be normally seeing this, but yes. Actually, what we can do, since we're so slow and just poking our way in here, what's our gate? Oops, uh-oh. Ooh, big stutter. And our gate is Bravo 4. Might as well just tell GSX that we're going to Bravo 4. Doesn't like...
The chosen position is too small for your aircraft.
Care. Don't tell me it's too small. Alright, here we go. Gear down, flaps 15.
Speed check. Gear down.
What did we say it was? 141.
Flaps 15 set.
Alright. I gotta arm the speed brake though. Oh, I don't have that little blue chevron. I don't know where my throttle position is. Arr. Laps 30.
Speed check.
Landing checklist.
Stand by. Flaps 30 set.
Oh, sorry, jeez. Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down. 3 green.
Flaps.
Set and checked.
Landing checklist completed.
Alright, let's do it.
1,000 feet. Stable.
I can't see too much. Because everything's all white. Here come the excuses. I think I see the pappies now. I think we're a little high.
Approaching minimums. 500 feet.
Approaching minimums.
Minimums.
300. Minimums.
Can't see the markers. All white.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Oh.
Speed brake up. Reverser's normal.
So cool. Speed brake up. Reverser's normal. I'll call 60 knots.
Auto brake disarm. 60 knots.
Where's the turnoff? Well, we missed that one. Could have made it, I just didn't see it. Alright, let's see where we are here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight.
Everything's all white. I can't see. It's hard to see the runway markers. Looks like it's here. Oh, there's no snow here. Good. Micah, MSFS needs to fix their snow. Yeah, no doubt. BR butter, acceptable. Yeah, I think acceptable. It's probably a good word for that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll check the landing rate. Let's just stop it here for a second. Okay to clean up. See, he's not going to clean up for us now. What the heck? He's not doing it. Huh.
APU on the bus.
James. Oh, thanks, man. You didn't have to do that, Popcorn. Thanks for the $1.49, man. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Thank you, man. Butter for your popcorn. Oh, we'll see. I don't know. I appreciate the donation. I hope when we check the landing rate, I hope that this will meet your butter requirements. We'll see. I hope it does. Oh, he already did clean up. All right, so look, he's got the APU on the. Oh, hold on. There's a way you can get him. You can say cleared across the runway too. He already did clean up. It was automatic. Anon, you were asking about that. He already did. Flaps are cleaned up. APU is already on. Landing lights are off. Yeah, he cleaned up for us. James, thanks again, man. Seriously, thanks again. You guys, that's way too generous. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And I hope, again, that we can give you the butter that you so desire for your popcorn. We need to figure out where we're going here, though. It's at Bravo 2. We're at Bravo 2. Pay attention to this. Bravo 2 doesn't exist. Wait, hang on. Was it Bravo 2? We're going to stop. We're going to stop. We're going to stop. I'm not screwing this up. Okay, because it was Bravo 4. It's on the back side of this little thing here. All right, I can see it. Okay. Bombasso didn't know you could do that. Yeah, it was never advertised. Let's just say Bombasso never advertised, man. Yeah, James, he definitely cleaned stuff up. We're ready to get to the gate, and hopefully he'll do the turnaround properly. We'll see. James, we're going to get GSX this weekend too. Finding. Oops, I didn't hear what he said. Lights and doors.
Check.
I'll tell the flight attendants.
Crew disarm doors and cross check.
There we go. Tell the cabin crew to do their job there. James, GSX is pretty good. I had a love-hate relationship with GSX for a long time, but I think I'm back to sort of liking it. Okay, so here's GSX. We told that we're parking at gate Bravo 4, which is right there. Now, he's going to guide us in. So we got a marshaller. Can't talk right. When I park at the gate, set the parking brake and ensure the taxi light is off. Well, we should probably turn that off. It's off. Taxi light's off. Okay. Oh, and we're... What? What? Well, that's BS. Oh, hold on. What the heck? This won't do. Okay, this is FSLTL, so we can get rid of that real quick. Remove nearby traffic. Bye. That's FSLTL doing stuff at a really bad time. James, don't worry. That's the FSLTL traffic injector doing that. That's easy to get rid of. That's free also. FSLTL is if you have like the fly-by-wire installer, it's an option there. All right, let's see if we can get a half decent. Let's see if we can get him to dance for us. Shaq always gets him to dance. I think I got it once. Slow it down a little bit too, right? This is like the butter of gating. 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 27, 26, nope. 2, 21, 20, 19, 16, 15, 14, 13, 10, nope. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop! Oh, what? No, not yet. Ah, 0.8 off. All right. 2 blues. 1 red. Engines. Before I shut that engine off, let's check the landing rate just in case. 155 feet per minute, folks. 155. Okay. 155 feet per minute. That's not bad. Here comes the jetway. All right. So now he's doing his look at this, post-shutdown procedure. And we can get GSX to start to do their thing too.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
It really isn't.
The boarding requested.
It really isn't. Shutdown checklist.
Shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps off. Probe heat auto. Hydraulic panel set. Flaps.
Oh.
Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Weather radar.
Off.
Off. Shutdown checklist completed.
That's it. That's it. Bombasso, come on, man. Thanks, man. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate the 2, man. That is, you guys are, that is way too generous, y'all. You guys, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Bombasso, man. I hope you're doing well south of the border, my friend. That's it. For not for the stream. So that's it for that sector. Now, man, I love the hippo. That's awesome, Bombasso. Thanks, man. Yes, get rid of the packs and let's fuel up. Exactly. We have a new FO on the way back. Yes, I think so. Although, all right. So this is. Do we need to do? Okay, yeah, we do. All right, so. All right. Let's start setting up.
Roger.
Okay, now I hope he doesn't do the whole flow. This is like a big fat. No, come back. No, come back. Come back. All right, that's a little conflict between GSX and this. Now we're gonna see.
Too small for your aircraft.
Oh man, come on. All right. Let's get that back. Although you know what, the first officer will call that back. All right, so he should be going through his flow now. All right, so that's good. All right, so here he goes. Now, why did he do that? Why did he put that back into a line? This is a transit. See, this is what you're... All right, so now that's a little bit... That's not right. He shouldn't be doing that. Because now we gotta... all right. That's all right. That's all right. We'll deal with it. All right. Well, he's going through his flow, and hopefully he'll put the jetway back. Bye-bye, jet bridge. Exactly. There is de-icing, yes. How do I open the menu in VR? Just through the toolbar. Just through the toolbar here. Yeah, see, that's irritating that now I hope these IRSs don't have to align again. Now it looks like it's still aligned, which is good. In our IRS position now. See, we shouldn't have to do that. Not for a transit. Maybe what I should not have done is set the let's get started procedure up again. Maybe that's what caused that. I don't know. I wish the jetway would come back though. It's kind of irritating.
This too small for your aircraft.
Okay. All right, guys. Give me like 2 seconds. I need, well, not 2 seconds. Give me like 2 minutes because what I need to do is go back into 2D. Although, do I? I don't need to. We can do it right from here.
Walk around.
All right, go do your walk around. What we can do is go my flights and go PANC to PAFA. All he went out to do is walk around, and we can do this. And then I think we're landing 20 right. Yeah. What's the weather? No, it's apparently nothing and nothing. Hang on a second, folks. Let's see if we can do all of this through VR. What's the weather here at PAFA? Yeah, the winds are calm, so that's fine. We can take what SimBrief wanted us to take there. 2 left, fine. That's what you want us to take. We'll go off 7 left, that's fine. Passengers, freight, auto, all this other stuff looks fine. Let's generate it. I've already saved the OFB, so we'll just take what it gave us. So that's now generated. I gotta pull chat back up here so we can still chat. Let's move you. Pre-flight checklist. Yeah, I think that would have been better. I don't think he needed to do his whole walk around and test. So why don't we?
Hi,
That's all right.
security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
I mean, they're still deboarding, but okay.
Thanks.
Why not? Dude, just do it. All right. So let's reset that. Let's see if we can do all this like without leaving VR. That would kind of be a first. So let's pull up the next OFP, which is this one. Okay. Yep. Anchorage to Fairbanks. Excellent. All right. So we need to enter in.
You want to deboard crew.
No, I don't. What I do want to do though is get some more fuel on board, right? So let's call the fuel
This
truck.
parking is too small for your aircraft.
Let's reload
This
some.
parking is too small for. This parking is too small.
It really isn't. It really isn't. Where's fueling? Okay. So request refueling. I can delay here. Oh, I could have. Yeah, nah, it's fine. We'll just go with it. It's fine. Foolish World, gotta head out. Really enjoyed the Alaska flight. Hope you do more of them. Yeah, I think we will. It's beautiful here. Great flying too. Absolutely. Did we request the fueling properly?
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
I don't care. Just bring me some gas. Maybe we'll go without GSX then. If GSX is gonna do that to us, just go without it. So fuel on the way back, we need 5464.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Oh, all right. Now the refueling truck is on its way.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Honestly, even with all this, reset, I think. I think we're gonna be okay. Look, IRSs are already aligned. We're good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I don't see an IRS enunciator, so that's fine. All right, so PANC to where is it? PAFA? Fairbanks. Close that menu. Sorry for all the head moving and stuff like that. PAFA. You guys can't hear it because I've got the kind of the funky jazz going in the background, but there's boarding music that it plays too. NPD, what's going on, man? Hey, time to fly after Tennessee basketball just took off. Took over the #1 spot. Oh, go Vols. Awesome, man. We're going off 07 left. That is awesome. Flight number is ASA 1202. I'm going to take a bio break after we get all this set up, by the way. Oops. There's no SID. It just says Cowan. So is it like the Anchorage 9? I bet that's it. Hold on. Let's go here. Let's reload Navigraph. Flights. New flight. From PANC to PAFA. Cool. So let's pull up our taxi diagram here.
Fuel truck is in position.
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot going on now.
Load aircraft until the fuel truck. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Let's do that so that we can get that guy out of here. Fuel is 4.6. He's doing the tests again. It scared the heck out of me. FS actions. Fuel. What did I say it was? 4.6. Let's take 4,700. There we go. And then payload.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
I just did. It's 132 people. Although, let's see, we want to put like, yeah, 12 in business class, 12 in first class, and then 120 in economy. There we go, 120 in economy. So that's going to give us a gross weight of 64.6. Close enough. Zero fuel weight 60.7. Close enough. It did that. What is it yelling at me for? Payload. Do we need to like set empty? Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Oh my gosh. We just drained the tanks. Single FMC operation. Oh, dang it. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Get the GPU or the we never put the GPU on. Come on, connect. We were just running on
Hi.
APU.
Here's the fuel slip.
Hi, thanks.
Welcome.
Really
Have a nice
appreciate
flight.
that. Oh man. All right. I think we should be okay. It's dual FMC op restored. Whoops. Whoops, you did it again. Yeah, no, that was the GPU wasn't on. I thought they were supposed to put that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. I thought there was an option for that that it would automatically put the GPU on, connect the GPU, but apparently that is not the case. It's all good. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here at all. We should be fine. We're not ready for the pre-flight checklist yet, Dave. What am I doing here? All right, menu, FMC. So we're going, it's, I think, the Anchorage 9. We're looking at our chart. Yeah, it's just, say Anchorage 9. No transition. Maybe not, because that is not available for our runway. That's great. That appears to be frozen. Well, I guess there's no SID, so we'll just go with that. And we'll go direct to what is it? Cowan. Let's see if GSX wants to board people
This
for us.
parking is too small for your
You know what?
aircraft.
We'll just not have GSX do any kind of boarding. We'll go to Cowan. This is why I like VATSIM, because they just kind of tell you what to do. And then it's the Liber 4. And we said we're going to use 2 left. Liber 4. All right, let's activate, execute, legs page. Cowan. Looks good. Perform request. All right. So before we do the pre-flight checklist, we need to do a bunch of stuff too. We only have 12 minutes left, folks. 12 minutes left. Let's load that. Let's see, Captain Shack, what's going on? I hope the flight was good, man. Flight was good. Ask ground for GPU. Yeah, exactly. Oh, we could have used the ground, the service center phone. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. FS2Crew. Says if you want to do a second flight, press the pre-flight event. So you guess you do need to run the whole thing. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's not the worst. I mean, honestly, it's taken me long enough. It's taken me as long to set up this flight as it is to, you know, do all the pre-flight stuff anyway. So I think we're okay. All right, it's flight level 300. This is a really quick turn, by the way. So if we can get all this done in 30 minutes and get pushed back, that's going to be pretty good in my opinion. Cost index is 9. Eesh. Reserves, it's telling us we're using reserve fuel, but we're not. Let's see, we only have 1.7. Default's 3.3 for some reason, so that should help. N1 limit, full thrust, flaps 5. CG 4.49. V2 150. Let's set that. Let's look at some charts. I'll pull up the rest of the charts here in a second. 07 left, 074, which is set. Okay, that makes sense. That's what we came in at. Altitude, we'll just go all the way up. 30,000, level 300. That's good. So I think we're all set. Now do I do the... Alright, so I do want to do the pre-flight check, so it's the lights. We already did this though. I mean, I'm not sure you need to do all this on a turn. Oxygen. Look at that, he set the transponder back to standby. That's awesome. That all looks good. Parking brake is set. Trims 0, 0. Okay, that's all good. Pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal, auto. Windows heat, on. Pressurization mode selector, auto. Flight instruments.
Set and checked.
Heading 1, 2, 3. Altimeter 2, 9, 6, 4. Parking brake.
Set. Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
Awesome. One thing we didn't do that we lied about was get the altimeter setting for Anchorage 2964. Oh, that's already set from the previous flight. Cool. All right. Let's fill out our briefing here. Oops. We're going to push back from a gate. Rated thrust. APU off. Bleeds on. No anti-ice required even though we're in Alaska. It's the second flight of the day, but we're not going to change crew because I don't want to go into the settings. We'll be underweight. Procedure is going to be actually it's just going to be vectors. No noise abatement. There are birds here, so that's good. And let's run it.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be as assigned
Caleb,
by
no,
ATC.
it's not.
It'll be a
ATC's
left
not.
seat takeoff. Using
James, you got to head out, man. Hey,
landing
thanks
at flaps
again.
5 takeoff.
Thanks for the
Anti-ice
dono.
will
Really
be off.
appreciate it. Glad
Standard
VR is
reject
working out,
actions
man.
to V1 as briefed. From V1, or if the call is continue, I will continue the takeoff as per the standard company procedures. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. The departure routing will be via ATC vectors. No noise abatement procedures required. Birds are in the area, so we will see and avoid as best we can. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
Awesome. Yeah, James, thanks again, and I'm just glad everything's working out, obviously. And if you have any other issues, just pop into Discord. Seriously, Mikey, you guys suck back into City Skyline. I've never used that, to be honest. It's like Sim City, right? I'm afraid I would get sucked into it, to be honest with you. Let me pull up the plates for PAFA while we're sitting here waiting. I think we're still waiting for the boarding.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Oh, and there it is. Okay, thanks.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
Libra 4. Approach is 02 left. Pull up the taxi diagram. Airport info. I wonder if that's also going to show us the gates, although I don't think there are very many. It does. There's like 6. Awesome. Okay. 7 minutes to spare. Check that out. We can actually speed that up a little bit. The APU is not running. I thought the APU would be running. I guess he shut it off. We should see. We definitely. That's a note to self is to turn the when we get to the gate, request the GPU. I for some reason thought it would do that for us, but that's my fault. Are they not going to turn the APU on now? Huh. I feel like they missed some stuff. Huh. You lost months to it. Mike has spent an ungodly amount of time on it. Start the APU, please. Huh. It's not really doing anything now. Why?
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
I will. Alright, we're in a weird state right here. Start APU. It's not starting the APU. Well, you know what? Let me help you with this. We can do some things for ourselves, I guess. Come on, why is the APU not starting? Is it in-op? Oh, there it goes. Whew.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today. Please direct your attention.
A9, yeah, I did ask for it. He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it. Sorry. Micah, can it do emergency checklists? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it does. It does some like secondary type procedures, but I don't think it does emergencies.
By pulling on the belt. To release your seatbelt, lift the metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape.
Select takeoff page on CDU. That's on. Flight deck windows locked. Yep. All right.
There is a loss of cabin pressure. A panel will open and oxygen mask will appear. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not enter.
All right, cool.
Cover your nose and mouth.
Why?
Place the elastic band around
Okay,
your head.
that's good. Now we can get rid of the.
Secure your own mask before
Now we can get rid of the GPU.
your seat bottom cushion may be used as a flotation device. Pull up and remove the cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, place your arms
Cockpit
around
to
the
ground.
cushion, hold on to the strap located on the back. This is a non-smoking
Please disconnect the ground equipment.
in the cabin or latch
Roger.
door.
Connecting to GPU
Cabin
and
lights
air.
we didn't have air, but you know, you do you.
Thank you for your attention.
All right, cool. We probably should have gotten ahead of
It's too
things
small for your aircraft.
and called GSX. Do we want de-icing? No.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by until push is completed and brakes are set.
Ah, forget that. All right, cool. Well, we don't need to be on the ground radio anymore. Interphone off. Cool.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Excellent. Before start checklist.
Before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP.
Roger. GPU and air disconnected.
V2 150 heading 074 altitude flight level 300.
Takeoff speeds.
Look what it thought I said. Set and checked.
CDU pre-flight.
Complete.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Awesome. All right, guys, I'm gonna take like a 2-minute break
Locking gear.
while we wait for that to happen. Actually, never mind, because they're just gonna tell us after we push and start. We're gonna sit on the taxiway for about 30 seconds. I take a bio break anyway. But yeah, it looks like it recovered okay from that. So we just kind of took over. Maybe they were busy, and we took over. No big deal. We want to push tail. Looks like the tail to the left. So nose right, tail left.
Release parking brakes.
All right. Start sequence is 2, then 1.
Check.
Release parking brakes.
All right.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by until push is completed and brakes are set.
Sure. Turn number 2.
Start an engine 2.
Just blatantly disobeying what they're telling us to do. This is a fast pushback.
Oil pressure.
Fuel. Valves are closed. She must be really cold. It's freezing cold out here. She's in short sleeves. I mean, that's just crazy. Come on. What is the airport elevation here, by the way? It's 151.
Starter cutout.
All right, wait till they say it's stable.
Number 2 stable.
Turn number 1.
Start an engine 1.
Let's go. They never set. Wait, that's not right. Something weird happened here too. Look, because our
Oil pressure.
this should be 300. Some weird things that happened on this turn. To be honest, cold weather ops exactly. What's the elevation at? PANC 439. Yeah, see, he usually sets this. Fired. What else did you forget?
Set parking brakes.
Parking brake set. What else did you forget, Dave?
Starter cutout.
Forgot the odd amper. Oh, that happened because the. You know what? When the power cut out, I think some weird stuff happened
Number
here.
1 stable.
All right. Flaps 5.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
All right, turn the APU off. Packs are on. APU bleeds off. That all looks good. Okay, cool. All right. Full left, full right, full forward, full aft. Flight controls check complete. All right. Before we do the before taxi checklist while they disconnect the tug, give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Or one minute. Be right back. Stand by.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
All right, let's see. Where were we? Sorry about that. Don't go anywhere. This is normal. The black screen. I guess I should have put the be right back screen up. I didn't expect to be gone that long. Okay, where are we? Before taxi checklist. Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Probe heat on. Anti-ice off. Isolation valve auto. Recall.
Checked.
Check. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle D10.
Flight controls.
Set and checked.
Ground equipment.
Clear.
Clear. Before taxi checklist completed.
All right, let's go. Whoa, FedEx just spawned in next to us. Holy cow, it's close. All right, let's taxi and get out of here. Second sector. Clear on the left.
Clear right.
There's another Alaska Airlines. Probably another 739 coming in. Hi FedEx, exactly. That's pretty close, right? Looks like Dave recovered nicely from that little gaffe where he forgot to turn the APU on, so that's cool. We'll see how he does on this last sector here. Where are we going? Follow that Alaska, I guess. Just straight ahead. Wait. Yeah, this is fine. We'll make a left. I'm sorry, a right here. Kilo? Yeah. This is kind of a confusing airport, to be honest with you. Set flight directors on. Not wipers. Set wipers off. What's this guy doing? Set wipers off. Dave has lost his mind. Set flight directors on.
Flight level 4, 6, 1.
Oh my gosh. Dave, you're killing me. I'll do it myself.
Flight deck.
Oh.
Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Crossing an active runway here. I'm sure that's just fine. Hey, hey, hey. We didn't brief the taxi. We did. We did brief the taxi. Dave is just... I don't know. There should be another entrance to the runway up here. Even though like half of it... So they did a good job clearing this part of the runway. What happened up here? Did they run out of money? Like, I watch Ice Airports Alaska. They do a really good job. Alright. This should be on the takeoff page. Alright. Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flaps 5, green light.
Stabilizer trim.
Set and checked.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
I think this is it here. Alright. Before takeoff procedure. Let's just get out of here.
Okay. Cabin crew, take your seats. Clear on the approach.
You can't see the runway. This is great. Some of it's normal, but you're gonna see active taxiways or runways covered in snow. Probably not. Alright, well this is gonna be a pretty cool departure actually. I've never taken off out of here. This is nice. Let's line it up. I want to make sure that he did everything right this time. Did you set start switches to continuous? Nope. Look at this. Come on, dude. What are you doing to me? That's weird. Takeoff. Maybe that's when he does it? I don't know. Alright. What? Oh, wrong button. Toga. Alright.
Thrust set.
Here we go. Toga. Toga's in chat. Pompasa, what's up, man? Be right back. You're missing the best part. Bye-bye, Anchorage.
V1. V1. Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
That is nice not having to take your hand off to do that.
400 feet.
When do we set flaps up speed? Right about now, right?
Check.
Set flaps up speed.
Set.
Yes. Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
Set speed 210 knots.
210. Set. Flaps 1 set.
Engage LNAV.
LNAV.
Engage VNAV.
VNAV.
Autopilot on.
Autopilot on.
And that is actually really good. Like that reduces workload like crazy. Flaps up.
Speed checked.
400 feet. Yeah, no, I think I waited a little too long. Alright. And then we do the after takeoff
Flaps up,
checklist.
set.
So he did set the start switches to auto that time, so that's good. He's cleaning up right now. That's cool. After takeoff checklist, please. After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete.
All right, nice.
Happy to release the cabin crew.
Okay. Yeah, this worked out good. This is actually really... Do we not have traffic on? What are we doing here? He did set... That's good. So weather radar was on. Terrain radar's on his side. Did he set his clock this time? Yeah, so he set his clock. He's smarter than I am. Nice. There's an auto option. So you don't think he moves it to continuous. Oh, mate. Oh! You might be right, sir. I wonder if this variant, because it has the auto option. Oh. It is so good. I was actually able to fly that just with, looking at the PFD, hands on the yoke. Don't have to worry about reaching over to put the gear up, reach over to put the flaps up. It just, he does it for you.
10,000.
Couple of oddities with, not setting the pressurization panel for the second flight of the day. I don't know. Whatever.
Happy to release the cabin?
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, it's really good.
Portable electronic devices may now be used, with the exception of TVs, radios, two-way transmitters, or any other device in transmit mode, as these devices may interfere with the aircraft's communication and navigation systems.
It's just really good. Your Alaska 700 only has off. I wonder if that's why he doesn't set them to continuous. He's smarter than I am. I don't know. Beautiful. I'll tell you what, it's just a lot of fun. It's incredibly immersive. And I think there's probably some things that I probably need to do, like call the ground crew to attach the GPU, like on the second sector. Maybe he wouldn't have gone through some of those flows if the GPU was actually attached. I don't know. I think it just takes practice. Like, I hope nobody gets discouraged after watching this to not get it. In fact, it should be the opposite. It's really good. Like, I was pretty hesitant with VR because I thought there was no way all this could work in VR. It just does. Yeah, the immersion is up exactly instantly once the procedures are more second nature and the software is learned. Right, yeah, once you don't even need to look at this. Like, once you learn the actual, man, that's like next level, like learning the actual procedures. Because we all know how to, virtually fly it. That's almost second nature. I mean, if you're like me, I can't virtually land it. But, speaking of which, did we reset the landing rate? We did. Okay, cool. Muy importante. Let me put in the descent info now before we forget. I know we're not even to transition altitude, but might as well start plugging away at that. It's a quick flight. It's another quick one. Actually,
Standard Standard set. Pass and flight level 190.
Dave needs controls. That's a good point. Yeah, when I'm heads down like this, yeah, he should probably have control.
Now.
But can I do that now? Your controls. I don't think he likes that right now. Your controls. No, he doesn't like that. I think I set standard, did I not? Huh, weird. I swear I pushed it. Anywho. 200. 150. This will give us more time to order some lunch and coffee. 260 at 10. I think I need to get this for the Phoenix too. Otherwise, we're just going to be flying the NGs all the time. 217 at 3. Which is fine. I mean, the NGs are awesome, but I don't know. You gotta vary it. Command is you have control. Oh, you have control.
I have control.
Hey, there we go. Look at that. He's got control. And then we'll put in the approach brief before we do the descent checklist this time. And the CRJ, exactly. Maybe especially the CRJ. 202 at 7. Oops, 202 at 7. Execute that. What is the QNH at PAFA? Retar. No wind. That can't be. Is it still calm? Let's sync that. Doesn't seem right. No Vancouver Center's online. Well, we're not on VATSIM anyway. I think that's the next step with this, by the way, is to take this on VATSIM. Because that would be the ultimate, I think, in immersion. Yeah, wind's calm. View at 6,500. Scattered 110. Minus 21 degrees. 29, 82. 9, 82. Cool. Transition levels 180. Execute that. Awesome. We're almost at the top of climb. Back to the legs page. What did I say? 29, 82. Might as well set that now. And then pull up the approach briefing. These quick turns are fun though, aren't they? 2982. Alright. He still has control. So we are going to fly a star. It's an ILS. Flap 30. Bleeds are on. Runways, well, it's snowy as hell, but we'll say it's dry. Auto brake 2. Single engine taxi. No, we're going to a gate. APU on. Maybe he'll do it this time. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, APU. Okay, birds. Final sector today. Yes, it is. Minimums are going to be. Let's go back to our OFP pages while we're at it. It's beautiful conditions in a Fairbanks, except freezing cold. Yeah, and it's. Look at this. I mean, before we do a lot of that, let's. Oh, jeez! Come on. That's gorgeous. That's ridiculous.
The level.
That's beautiful. Wish we had more time to look at it, but no, I wanted to. This is kind of a stress test too, to you know, really see you know, how this works in a turnaround situation. And I think what we didn't need to do is start the whole procedure again. Yeah, Shaq, man, it's incredible. The views are incredible. Missed approach altitude 5,000 feet. I wish you could scroll this, but they need this when you say set missed approach altitude. Oh, that's right, I pushed to talk. I'm like, oh, I better not say it. When you have open mic, by the way, if you're not streaming or you're not, I guess you could even be on VATSIM. It's really cool because you don't need to hold down a button to talk. He just listens. And sometimes does what you say. 639. We can only set it in increments of, we'll just say 700 then. Final approach fix. The FAF is cache at 2100. I'm glad we're not in Denver. Holy cow. A lot of clicking. Cool. Save brief changes. Actually, let's go ahead and run the brief, right?
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Let's do it.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned star, complying with all published speeds and altitude restrictions. For an ILS approach, planning a flaps 30 landing. Final approach fix altitude is 2,100 feet. Decision altitude is 500 feet. Missed approach altitude is 5,000 feet. Taxi route in will be as assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. Birds are in the area, so we will see and avoid as best we can. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Approach brief complete.
Radios were not set. 109.1, 109.1, 109.1, final approach course 023. See, he just flipped his over to the approach page. That's so cool. Final approach course 23. Set course 023 on your side.
397 set.
Huh? Set course 023 on your side.
397
Okay,
set.
whatever. Don lost his mind. 023. That's in. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and figure out our land. There we go. At PAFA 2.8, we've got 3.3. So that's 0.5. So that is 62.8 for gross weight, which gives us a VRF of 139. So 144. Awesome. Looking good. Any questions? Yeah, no VR keyboard. That would be awesome. I think I'm still in the approach briefing. I think I'm good. I have control.
You have control.
All right, cool. Minimums are set. Courses are set. We already briefed the approach. We briefed the missed approach altitude, which is set, so we can get him to set that for us. No, obviously not. Oh, man. Let's take a look at something here. He did the courses before, exactly. Set course 023 on your side. Now he's not doing anything. It's just sitting there, a lump. Anyway, it's the bottom altitude on this set, on this star. Actually, we can just look at this. It just gets us right onto the approach. That's fantastic. So we'll just dial this down to 2,100 feet. I mean, no vectors required. It's just right onto it. Fantastic. That's rare. On the right side. Oh, okay. Set course 022 on the right side. Detune the navs. Oh, no, don't do that. What did you do? 109, okay. Just said it, detune the navs. Alright, I'm not messing around with it. It's all good. Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 450 feet. Recall. Check auto brake. Level 2. Landing data.
Set and checked.
VREF 139. Minimums 500 feet. Approach briefing.
Completed.
Descent checklist completed.
All right, cool. Set course on your side. What? Oh, it's confusing. So you have to say what you want them to do, like the action and then the metric. All right. Oh my gosh, let's go outside real quick again. It's just so beautiful here. Oh my gosh, over the frozen north. Oh, there's that Denali again. Passed it. Passed it on the right side last time. That's a screenshot. Click. Dang. That is insanely beautiful. Wow. That wing flex is a little suspect, but whatever. Who cares? That's epic. Holy cow. Oh, it's in the manual. I mean, like I said, I have the manual as a PDF here, but to pull it up is kind of a pain. Anon, you tried some tea with a splash of milk. Oh, it's not bad. Oh, by the way. Oh, yeah. Before we get too far. Hold on.
Hi, it's Andy at L1. How can I help you?
1 tea, please.
Okay, I'll bring them up in a minute.
Thanks, Annie, and L1. Oh, this is fun.
Hi guys, here are the drinks.
Oh, thanks. Some milk, please. Oh, man. Maybe over time they'll... Yeah, they should have multiple... Exactly, there should be multiple like voice commands for each actual command. Yeah, look, we can order... What else can we get? Let's get some... Oh,
Hi,
we're at
Andy
top
at
of descent.
L1. How can I help you?
Some dinner, please.
Okay, I'll bring them up in a minute.
It's just... her voice sounds so irritated. I'll bring them up in a minute. Oh, man.
Hi guys, here are the crew meals you asked for.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
We will. Thank you. Thank you so much, Annie. Now head back to L1. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Yeah, this really just all connects up. Oh, there is a vector. You know what? We can get rid of that, though. Yeah, because look. There. Uh-oh. Just set a new top of descent point for us. No, it didn't. I think that's right. Okay, cool. And we're creeping along. I think the cost index was like 9. And on your preference is strong, but there's mild and all types in between. Oh yeah, it's like coffee. I mean, my question, is there like a vanilla tea flavor? Ooh, that's an anon question. There's gotta be though, right? One thing I want to do, how do I get that little option that shows where my throttle position is while we're about to descend here? It's a PMDG setup. Is it simulation? I want failures. I want show thrust lever position. Yes, thank you very much. I never did that for the 900s, so that's good to have. Why aren't we? Where did our top of descent point go? Oh, we just. There we go. Okay. Whew. Anywho. Trap House, what's going on, man? Did you know you can resize the panels with the mouse scroll wheel or whatever your scroll is bound to? Really? I don't have, see, I don't have scroll bound to anything. And I don't use the mouse, but yes, that's true. The mouse, you can definitely do that. I have my up and down on the Oculus controller set to cockpit interaction increase and decrease. Well, I guess I could have the, I don't have anything bound to the left and right. That's a good point, Trap House. Interesting. Anon, herbal and fruit flavored teas are plentiful. It doesn't have to be just black tea. Interesting. We used to have a really big tea selection at work. Like with the, every floor had 2 coffee stations, and every coffee station had like a whole box of teas that you can just, and it was all free. It was awesome. But what's even more awesome is not going into my office and working from home. All right, altimeters. It's gonna be 2982. Let's make sure that's current. PAFA weather. 2983 is now the altimeter setting. And the winds are still calm. Yeah, beautiful day in Fairbanks. Evening now. Ginger orange with vanilla. Lipton. Oh, we have Lipton here. Lipton is, I don't know a lot about tea, but I think Lipton is like the, that's like the generic brand of tea here, I think. Trap House likes hot apple cinnamon tea with honey, bourbon, and cough syrup. Oh, man. Honey, bourbon and cough syrup. Sorry, that's pretty funny. MPD, speaking of tea, you were born and raised in with Southern blood. Only tea. Yeah, sweet tea. Oh man, Southern tea, like where if you put one more grain of sugar in the tea, it'll just turn into, it'll like reach super saturation and just turn into a big block of sugar. Tetley tea. We have Tetley tea here too. We have Tetley and Lipton. Earl Grey vanilla. I've never had that. I've had Earl Grey, but never vanilla. Match heading.
3, 5, 3, set.
Close enough. It's like, well, no, maybe that is our, it's like our track. I don't know if that's our heading. I think maybe that is more like our heading. I think it matched our track. Micah, since you're from the south and currently still... Micah, do you drink sweet tea? MPD, any cup of southern sweet tea would send a European into a coma. Or shock. Oh man, cost index of 9 is awful. Actually, it's kind of fun because it's a short sector, so it's fine. It'd be cool if we were on Bat Sim. All right, guys, next time I'm saying, oh, how about Friday night? Maybe Friday night we'll do Bat Sim and not the 900. We've done the 900 twice now. We'll do like an 800. I think there's an event. There's always an FNO somewhere. So we'll do whatever the FNO is with FS2Crew and Bat Sim. Let's see how that shakes out. I don't know you guys on the building sites. It's common for the builders and laborers to have tea with 8 to 10 sugars. God, how can a cup of tea hold that many sugars? You just take one, but no more. Do you just drink it straight? Micah, sweet tea is best done in a kettle with Louisiana black tea, steep for 20 minutes, mixed with 1.5 cups of sugar until no more grains are remained. Then you add filtered water. That's 1.5 cups of sugar. Seems like an excessive amount. But hey, like we were talking about on Shaq's stream last night, I'm not going to yuck anybody's yum. For 1 gallon of tea. Oh my gosh, man, that is nuts. Let's go back outside real quick. The scenery here is stunning. What are some other airports we could do? I know that there's other bigger airports that they do kind of short haul, you know, kind of almost like 1 hour hops in larger aircraft, just because, I mean, look at the terrain. It's got to be impossible to get around here other than in an aircraft. I mean, that's some rugged terrain there. Holy cow. There's Denali in the background. Oh, screenshot. Alaska Airlines, give me a call. I'm available for your marketing needs. Shaq, you like to yuck anybody's yum? That's yours, man. That's all of yours. Feel free. Thank Mrs. VR Sim Pilot Senior for that one. That's my mom's. NPD if it wasn't made by a 60-year-old lady with glass chicken with a glass chicken like a ceramic chicken bowl. Trap House, the only tea that comes close to sweetness in Southern tea is McDonald's sweet tea. Oh man, or like Chick-fil-A. Oh, Mike at McDonald's is like syrup. It's not good. Captain Shaq at Emirates takes a 380 on a less than 2 hour flight from Muscat. Yeah, just because the demand is there for the passengers, and that's the only way to get around. So yeah, why not? Getting close to transition altitude. Plenty of time for one more tea. What else can they do? Let's see.
Hi, it's Andy at L1. How can I help you?
Oh yeah, some juice would be good. One juice, please. One juice, please.
Okay, I'll bring them up in a minute.
Chick-fil-A tea. Yeah, I like Chick-fil-A tea as well, but not the sweet tea, just the unsweet.
Hi guys, here are the drinks.
Oh, thank you, Annie. Micah, no cups. We're not talking about a cup, we're talking about a gallon. Yeah, 1.5 cups in a gallon. 1.5 cups of sugar per gallon, I think is what you're talking about. You keep asking for things you'd be irritated to. Yes, we're demanding here. Alright, let's transition, set altimeter 2983.
2983. Set passing 17,300. Now.
Love how he says that. Yeah, I'm not going to ask the cabin crew for any more items. They need to go about their business, do their jobs. Doing a fantastic job back there, by the way. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so what did we get on that last landing? It was pretty good. It was like 140, I think. It wasn't bad. Especially in this beast. The taxi in should be pretty straightforward. No, we're not even onto that. Let's see. Cowan we just passed. We're at... Okay, we're fine. There's no speed restrictions. Airport's pretty simple. We're coming in on, let's see, 2 left. Oh, geez. 11, almost 12,000 feet of runway, 3,500 meters. Whew. We can roll it all the way to Bravo. Or not Bravo, what is that? Yeah, we can roll it to Bravo. Even Mike and park. Let's see where we park in today. should probably get GSX up here and let them know. We are parking. I thought it was gate 2. Yeah, gate 2. Is it too soon for GSX? Yeah, looks like it's too early. Flight plan doesn't match the one at Simbri. Why not? That doesn't know. Sorry. Alright, we'll wait on that. So it's gate 2. And gate 2 is that one. It's probably pretty hard to get lost at this airport, I would say. We'll find a way. Don't worry. We'll find a way. Anon, you miss coffee, but you can't drink it anymore. Micah, you posted some candid shots of your city in Discord. Oh, from City Skyline. Nice. You know, you drank enough for 10 lifetimes in the last 20 years. Oh, for coffee? Yeah, I drink coffee, man. We brew a massive pot of it every morning, and just my wife and I just pretty much mainline it the whole day. Buccaneers. That's Tampa Bay. I don't know what you guys are talking about. City Skylines, I guess. Anon, what city did you, or not Anon, Micah, what city did you post pictures of? Your city's skyline city or your actual city? I'm lost. Oh. Approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Altimeters?
2983 set.
2983 set. Approach checklist completed.
That's it. That's a long checklist. Oh, Skylines, gotcha. Okay. Trap House, sorry you missed the beginning of the stream. What does the virtual first officer help with? What sort of assistance does it have? It basically does everything a normal pilot monitoring would do. Like it takes care of all of this, all of that. Example, I mean, he does the whole setup. Like when you are programming the CDU, he is setting up, or she is setting up, the overhead, pretty much all of it. When he'll run checklists. When on departure, you don't need to mess around with the flap lever. You just say, or the gear lever, you just, you say gear up. He'll call positive rate, and then you tell him to retract the flaps on a certain schedule. You'll see it on the descent. This is actually where in the cruise, he doesn't do much. In fact, the FA does most of the stuff in the cruise. You can call them and ask for sandwiches and tea and stuff. But no, you'll see pretty soon. It'll get.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
All right, there's 10,000. See, he's gonna watch 10,000 feet. I'm not touching that. He'll flip on the landing lights. Second here. Any second now.
10,000.
There we go. 10,000. He puts on the landing lights. He's doing other stuff too. I'm not sure what he just did. Oh, I think he turned the seatbelt sign on. Told the cabin crew to prepare for arrival. We never did put in fix rings, folks, because we were chatting too much. Let's do 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are
There's a
making a
PA.
connection to another flight, please see the customer service agent being this flight or video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll be collecting all service items, newspapers, and any other items you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft with you. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices. Stow these devices and then all other carry-on items.
That's it. So they did a PA back there. The FAs do their cabin announcements at various points in the flight. Anyway, yeah, they do a lot. Hopping up PC, will watch the landing on your phone. All right, man. Good to see you. Awesome to see those pics of your plane, man. Looks like it's getting close. Hopefully just in time for warm weather we can get that meetup going. It's going to be a long day, but it'll be fun in the air. Anyway, man, good to see you. All right. Should be pretty straightforward. I mean, yeah, like he'll do stuff like he configured his ND to look like that. Like, apparently that's what the pilot monitoring's ND should look like. You know, stuff like that. It's going to help me out with the approach and landing here too. Second. Still got a ways to go. Even things like turning on the lights and turning off the lights, running the cleanup procedure, you know, after you land, stuff like that. I mean, it's really helpful. Should probably arm, well, it's too early to arm the speed brake. People watching this be like, oh, PMDG finally got the tablet. No, it's not the PMDG tablet. I wish. Soon, hopefully, right? All right, let's see.
Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
All right. So we can tell them to set the missed approach altitude once we are actually on the glide slope this time. All right, looks like we got DME now, 20 miles. ICNA is identified here. Awesome. 023023. Looks good. Might get some flaps in here pretty soon. Flaps 1.
Speed check.
My speed though. I'll slow down too much.
Flaps 1 set.
This makes me want to put on a sweater. Whew. I could ask him to set the heading to 023, but I'm not going to do it. Again, pilot flying is in control of this when that's on. Flaps 5.
Speed check. Flaps 5 set.
Now we just have to land it. Man, this sim looks so good.
2500.
Radio altimeter alive.
Radio
Cabin crew,
altimeter
take your
alive.
seats.
Hold it right there. So 144 VREF plus 5.
1,000 to level.
Why don't we just hold it right here? 2,500 and then arm approach. Arm approach. Alright. Localizer. Localizer.
Check.
Be cool to see the auto link go arounds and the low vis stuff. Yeah, man. Once we get used to this, I think that's right. All right. Miles. Just level off here. Yeah, it's so cool. You can just have him set the missed approach altitude. I see the airport. Glide slope
Check.
alive. Oh, what?
Check.
No. Okay. Gear down, flap 15.
Speed check. Gear down.
Just sounds so cool too. Speed check. Glide slope captured.
Flaps 15 set.
Flaps 30.
Speed check. Flaps 30 set.
Set missed approach altitude.
5,000 set. Final approach fix. Height checked. Missed approach altitude is set.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Speed brake.
Oops. Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flaps 30, green light.
Landing checklist completed.
Sweet.
1,000.
1,000 feet. Stable.
Alright. Again, the runway is just so washed out. I think I see it. Oh, we just fly the flight director and the glide slope a little fast. There we go. There we go. A little high.
500.
500 feet.
I wish they would plow this runway. It's really snowy. Not see any touchdown markers.
Approaching minimums.
It's alright.
200 minimums.
Ooh, stuttery for some reason here in
Approaching
Fairbanks.
minimums.
Okay.
100. 50.
Minimums.
30. 20. 10.
Speed brake up. Reverser's normal.
Huh. I think the first landing was going to be better than that.
Auto brake disarm. 60 knots.
Oh, we're going to make this one. Yeah, we'll make it. Smoke the brakes. Let's see if he cleans up. He's cleaning up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight.
Ooh, it's so stuttery. Why?
Fasten until the captain has turned off the seatbelt
All
sign and
right.
the aircraft is parked safely at the gate. This will be your indication it is safe to move out the cabin, gather your belongings.
What the heck just happened? Stuttering like crazy. Huh. going to gate 2. That wasn't bad. Yeah, it was pretty buttery, I think. Gate 2. No. Alaska Airlines. Come on, Evergreen. What the heck is that? Why is that GSX's choice? Where are they? They should be straight ahead of us. Why are they all over there? Sorry, everything got all wonky and stuttery. Gate, I guess
APU on the buses.
gate 2 should be like right ahead of us, but that's not it. Let's just taxi him a little bit. All right, he put the APU on the bus. He already cleaned up, so that's good. Lights and doors.
Check.
Oh, it's so stuttery.
Cabin crew disarm doors and cross check.
Yeah, you don't have to tell him to clean it up. So gate 2 should be right there. Oh my gosh, it's like a slideshow. Why? I see a bunch of stuff over here though. So let's taxi over there. Maybe I got it all turned around. Maybe this is gate 2. I don't know. Yes, trap house, the landing calculator. We shall check that in a moment. Let's get to the gate and do the full shutdown. All right, I guess that's gate 2, the United Gates. That makes a lot of sense. What in the name of all that is good and holy? Why are we stuttering? When you park at the gate, set the parking brake and ensure the taxi light is off. First thing I'm going to do is attach the GPU. Alright, so I guess that's where we're going. Makes no sense. Makes no sense why it's stuttery here in Fairbanks, Alaska. Huh, weird. A stutter stop for you. You have to get the focus back in MSFS with the mouse click trick. Alright, let's try it. Let's try it. Hold on. So you go here, here. This is nice immersion braking for us. And then like here, and then here. Okay. Yeah, you might have been right on that one, sir. It's still stuttery. I don't know. Something's going on.
3 minutes.
Okay, 3 minutes since the APU has been online. Is that right? That can't be right. 3 minutes since we landed, I guess. Oh, for the engine shutdown. Alright, well, apparently this is gate 2. We'll stutter our way into here. Oh, it's brutal. Brutal. Alright, we're gonna do our best. I don't know, Shaq, I can't do this as good as you can. I blame my rudder pedals. Ugh, this is gonna be bad. Stop, just slow down. Come on. Don't stop. Oh no. No. We're all catty cornered here. No. Oh, nope. Oh man. Yeah, that was pretty bad. You missed it. Oh, you didn't miss anything. Well, let's see the. Yeah, I know. All right, 2 blues. Oops. 1 red. I can't believe the stuttering. I don't understand. All right, landing rate. Oh, 289. That sucks. Can't rewind. Well, we did better on the first one. That was a 140 something. That was 289. Ugh. It's not a good one to end on. All right, let's shut these off. Let's get the GPU. Hold on. It's going about its flow now. Actually, I think we can request it here. We go here. Here. Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Please connect the GPU.
Roger. Connecting the GPU.
All right, so we'll get him to do it for us. We don't even need to go through the FMC. 289 is every day in real life. Wasn't a little flat. Yeah, it wasn't that terrible.
The GPU is connected.
It is connected, so let's put it on. This is what we should have done for that quick turn. And that's it. Oh, actually, no, we need to disconnect from these guys. I have no idea why we're getting this awful stutter. It's really weird. I think it's my PC. We told him it was the last flight of the day. Huh. Well, I don't know. I mean, the airplane is pretty much in a shutdown position right now. All we would have to do is, yeah, you know what? I think all we have to do now is turn off the power. Seatbelts off. That can come off. And we would call GSX to release the passengers. The gate isn't attached, but we could do that here. And just say, request to boarding.
The boarding requested.
And that's it. Anybody else? Would you say eat ramen with chopsticks? No. Anyway, perfect for tea-stained eggs. Mike, you're not a huge fan of noodles in general, or soap. I think you mean soup. Anyway, all right, guys. I think that's it for me. Yeah, this was a good one. This was a good test of FS2Crew, and honestly, I think it passed the test. I think we're going to keep it. We're going to use it, and I may get it for other aircraft too. They got it for the Phoenix and for the CRJ. It's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, nice flying, nice half flying. Can I open the frame rate in dev mode? If something is red, you got a bad mod. And just curious if the same stutter. It's weird though, because I don't have any mods here. It's just, this is the default airport. I mean, I had the I had a freeware one installed earlier, but I uninstalled it. I unlinked it, so I don't know, man. But Captain Chat, great job tonight. Thanks, man. Yeah, Dave did a half decent job too, flying pilot monitoring. Yeah, so anyway, there they go, off into walking on airland. Excellent. Thank you, GSX. Always stellar. Anyway, yeah, that's it for me. I think we'll do the FNO on Friday night with FS2Crew and VATSIM and GSX and see how that works out. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like if you guys haven't already. Anybody watching hasn't subscribed, be sure to do that. And I'm kind of tired, so I think I'm calling it a night. So anyway, I'll catch you all in the next one, and see you then. All right, bye-bye.